Alright guys, we're here to check out a future DLC. So Rust has been working for a while on this, and yeah, they are putting out this really cool kind of audio update here. And we've got all these cool sound devices and light devices and stuff, and yes, you can even make your own disco floor. So yeah, we've got quite a few items to go through, so let's go ahead and start up. So the first thing here you've got is a little tape recorder. And of course with that you have to have tapes. So here are the cassette tapes. You can drag one and drop it in. And, oh, yep. Alright, that is a, not the default one. Let's go ahead, pull that out, put that in. There we go. Now, so by default it plays the little instrument song, right? So that's by left clicking to play, and then you can hit right click to start recording. And of course you can then cancel it. Now it will record any sound you can hear, and for it to record your own voice, you're going to actually have to go ahead and hold down your voice button, or you know, whatever you use to speak. So we're going to hit record, and we're going to hold down the voice button. We can hear ourselves talking in game, so we know that it is being recorded. So there we go. And then you hit play. And it's supposed to play back, but instead I'm getting this really weird garbled version of my voice, very quiet and far away. So this is still, still a work in progress, and isn't quite working too well for me. I don't know why. I think it's something with my settings, because I've seen it functioning and it worked fine earlier. So I'm not sure what's going on with this, but one way or another, it's definitely a really cool thing. These tape cassettes can be used for multiple things. Like for instance, you can actually go on up to a phone and put in a recording. And then the actual cassettes themselves, you can label them. So, you know, whatever you may want to. And you can go ahead and stick one in here, and when someone calls you, it'll actually be a voicemail recording or play music or whatever you may choose. But before we get more into that, this thing has one more feature. You can actually toss it by pressing R, and it will connect to a wall, and you can tell it to play, or do whatever it does. So you control people, you can give it a C4 noise, maybe, you know, I don't know, but you can put it, you know, around someone's base and annoy them trying to find it. You can do a lot of annoying things probably with this DLC. So that brings me to the options, and actually, if you go into options up here, there's two new things. There's sensor recordings, which you'll see right here, can be turning off the recording. So, you know, if you don't want people putting inappropriate stuff, you're a streamer recording or something, or you just don't want to hear it, you can turn it off, just like hiding signs and stuff. And there's also a limit flashing, because they are adding more flashing lights. So I do want to go ahead and give a warning right here, guys. If you do have epilepsy or anything like that, there's a flashing light warning. There is going to be a lot of flashing lights in this video towards the end here. So do keep that in mind. I'll give a warning one more time right before we go and flick them on. So anyways, with that, there is also the Boombox. Yeah. And this one, as you'll see, can also hold a tape cassette. So you can pop one in there, click play, and it's going to play that. Left click is, you know, play and stop. You can pull that out, and then you can actually right click, and it will bring up the internet radio. And right here, there's a few things added in. So there's like a Rust radio from Facepunch and this and that, but you can technically add the URL of any internet radio. So, you know, be careful, copyright and so forth, you know, that kind of stuff if you record. So, you know, for now, we're just going to go ahead and do Rust radio. And that should be good. And there we go. Walk around our boombox. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's the Boombox that's portable. We've got a couple more portable things for you. This one would be the Megaphone. It does exactly what you think. So you go ahead, and as soon as you left click, it'll turn on your mic and pull it up to your mouth. So, hello.
Hello.
You over there. Put down whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
So there you go, is that. Now, I believe it does have some settings on this one, does it not? No, this one does not have any settings. So this is just straight up a megaphone. It throws your voice pretty far, about maybe double of the distance of what VoIP normally would. So that's kind of a neat little thing. I know a lot of people have wanted something like this for a while, and it'll be fun to have as a little DLC thing. Plus, you gotta love this like scrap together model. I mean, just look at that. It's so great. And then we've got ourselves a big old fat old school cell phone. Look at that. And there at the bottom, the company is Hello Mate Cellular. You gotta love that, right? Isn't that perfect? So you can go ahead and call someone on the go. And so we're gonna go ahead and go to the directory, and we're gonna call this phone here. There we go. After a few calls, that tape should pick up, and I guess we'll get music. So let's see how that works. Yep. Wow, that's so loud. Alright, hit space to leave a voicemail. Alright, hey, I'm not sure why you aren't answering your phone, because you're me, but yep, answer me. Alright, so there's that. We left a voicemail, and so now we should be able to go to here and click. Oh, we should be able to go to hello. Oh, it didn't. Oh, no, voicemail. There it is at the bottom. Voicemail, and oh, it says there's no new messages. So it didn't. Yeah, there's something weird with my voice not recording right. But one way or another, once you go into here, there will be the option voicemail, and this is where you can see them. Once you take the tape out, though, you lose the voicemails, so keep that in mind. You do want to keep your tape in there. Now, the tapes do come in 3 sizes. There's 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and 10 seconds. So there you go. This one, of course, is the 30. So the black and orange cassette is going to be your 30 seconds. The yellow and black one is going to be 20 seconds, and the white and black one is going to be your 10 second. So there's those. Now, in addition to this, we have another thing. We've got a microphone / loudspeaker. This thing has a few different modes. So I believe if we... Are we on it? Oh, we are. Okay. If you hold V... It's very loud. And then... let's see. I feel like it's supposed to be R. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Audio light settings. So you just look down, and then you can change the... Wait, that doesn't seem right. That's for the floor. Hello. This is... I think it's interfering with the other ones here. Alright, well, for some reason, there's supposed to be a menu for holding E while you're mounted to this, and it's just not popping up for me. But it allows you to also alter the voice. You can change it from high to a low kind of tone, and you kind of sound like you're just took a hit of helium, and you're talking like a chipmunk, or at the other one you're talking real deep and low. So yeah, that's just kind of how that goes. Not sure why it's like that. Remember, guys, this stuff is all in early works, and some of it just might be changing here and there with some issues, and that's probably what's going on. So either that, or I'm just completely doing something wrong. One way or another, the next item is the actual little boombox speaker. So you can actually go to this guy, and there's a few settings. You can open it and put in a cassette to play it, or you can go to Boombox Radio, which is going to be the same thing. So we're going to select, face punch 1. And then once you've selected it, you can hit play. So there's the face punch radio. And as you can see, there's an audio out. And this audio out is connected to this guy right here, and is also playing through there. And then this also has a pass-through, so you can link multiple outdoor speakers, and yeah, just blare whatever you like throughout. And then this also has another connection, which is a toggle play. So if you want to put on, let's say, like a smart switch to it and be able to turn on from somewhere else or so forth, you could do that. Have it rig up when someone steps on something, whatever. You can do all sorts of cool stuff with that. So that's a nice addition to this. So what you can also do is rig it all up into this system. So we got a few things. We got disco ball. The thing just spins on its own. You don't need any electricity. You just pop it up there. Then we also have the disco floors. And then we've got a audio light, and then we've got the audio lasers. So we're going to go ahead and just, I guess, let some power over here. And again, guys, warning, there are going to be flashing lights. Also, before we get to that, I want to show you how the disco floors work. Obviously, we're missing one. So we've got our last one here, and they actually snap. So that's really nice. They'll snap to each other. And they do need to still be powered in. So if that's the audio or electricity in, we're going to have to connect it to the out of this one here. Once that's done, they should be all interconnected. And, oh, looks like maybe not. Oh, let's just do 20.
You're listening to Triple J.
Triple J!
This next track of some
Let's get that back on Face Punch Radio, maybe. There it is. And see, like I said, the floors are kind of tricky. Ah, see, we need to connect it over there. So there we go. Here's our out. And we want to go into the in here. Boom! You see these will pulse to the light. Then we got these guys over here. Why aren't they powered? Alright, so we just did not have enough power to the boombox. So we fixed that, and now you can see the laser lights going off. And then we've got the audio lights. So you can change the colors. There's yellow, pink, red, green, blue, which we were on. And yep, there we go. So we went back around. Then you've got the high sensitivity to the music, low sensitivity, medium, etc. And then the speed at which it goes. So there's kind of a slow pulse. Then we've got a medium pulse. And then a fast pulse. Laser's gonna have the same settings. You can change it. There you go. And it has the same thing. It's a mouse sensitivity and the speed at which the laser goes. So there you go. And that is pretty much the settings there. The floor has the same things. Pattern, in and out. Then there's the radial pattern. So we got radial, in and out, ripple. So you see that'll make a ripple. And then you obviously want to place the floors in the proper patterns to go with it. So yeah, oh, checkered. There's also checkered. Boom. There we got some checkers. In, out, radial, ripple, checker, block. And block is our last one. So it's just kind of, oh, okay. There you go. That's pretty cool. And then again, you've got the sensitivity and the speed at which it goes. But with all of this kind of stuff, I mean, you'd have to say, shouldn't there be some kind of dancing? And the answer to that is, of course there is. So, let's make it appropriately dark. There we go. Let's get into some third-person action here. And what is this? 3 dances? You can do the twist. Yep. Yep. And to cancel, you just click, left click. And then, oh yeah, the Cabbage Patch. And then, of course, lastly, we've got the Raise the Roof. Yeah. There you go. But, yeah, there we go. We've got ourselves some dances. You can set up a whole dance club if you want. I mean, yeah, there's some awesome, crazy stuff in this DLC, guys. So be sure to check this out. We'll have some more information on it soon, and it should be available to you pretty soon. So yeah, guys, sound off how you feel about it. Are you to pick this up? Because I know I am, because I love stuff like this. It's just absolutely hilarious and awesome.